Hello everyone, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen, and welcome to part 5 of my Wolf's Word special of E3. Today, I'm talking about Nintendo. Now, this will be the last video before my recap, so let's get started. Nintendo barely had anything to say about their Wii U. They barely had anything to say about the Wii U and the 3DS, so they ended up just talking about games. So no notes this time, we're going to talk about the games. First, let's talk about the 3DS games that they talked about. The first game from the 3DS that they talked about was Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Now, I've been playing the Pokemon games on the handhelds for the longest. I stopped after Black and White. I played Black and White, and I found it to be the easiest of all the Pokemon games. Maybe it's because I was really good at the series or something like that. I don't know, but I ended up stopping for a little while, but then people told me Black and White 2 looks good. Pokemon X and Y actually does look pretty good because it's going to have a more 3D look to it. Like, it's actually going to look like a 3D Pokemon game that we played on the GameCube, which is pretty good to know. They've introduced to us a new type, a new Pokemon type called Fairy types, which an example of them is like Gardevoir, Marill, and other Pokemon like that. So there's going to be a new Fairy type Pokemon, and these Pokemon will be effective against Dragon types. How that works, I really wouldn't be able to tell you. They also have a new way of bonding with your Pokemon with this new program. I forgot the name of it. Basically, you can pet your Pokemon, give your Pokemon snacks and stuff like that. Try to deepen the relationship with your Pokemon and stuff like that. I understand what they're trying to do with this because you know how, like, the better your relationship with a Pokemon, the easier it is to do certain activities and stuff like that. I see it. They plan on releasing this game in October 12th. The next game that this was during a speed up. They did a speed up. Here's what they showed. Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, which is supposed to be a handheld version of Batman Arkham Origins. Not going to talk about it because it doesn't look that good. Scribblenauts Unmasked, a DC adventure. So basically they're going to be doing like a DC adventure with Scribblenauts. That could work if they do it effectively. Shin Megami Tensei 4. No clue. I honestly have no clue because there wasn't anything to it. Skylanders Swap Force. No. Sonic Lost World. I don't know what that's about either because we didn't get any information, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, so that's the 3DS games. Now let's move on to the freaking... I'm going to move on to the eShop games before anything else. So let's go to the eShop games that they plan on releasing with the Wii U. They got Ballpoint Universe, which I don't even know what that is. Cloudberry Kingdom. Again, don't know. I'm just going to say the names of these games because I really don't know what any of them are about. Coaster Kingdom Deluxe. DuckTales Remastered. Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. Mutant Mudds Deluxe. This one you're going to know about. Oddworld New and Tasty. Yes. A remake of the first Oddworld. Scram Kitty and His Buddy on Rails. I have no clue what that is. Shovel Knight. Spin the Bottle, Bumpy's Party. Spin the Bottle? Really? That's a video game? Sucks like something you would have in WarioWare. And A World of Keflings. I don't know what that game is either, so I really wouldn't be able to tell you. Those are the eShop games they plan on doing. Now let's move on to the Wii U games. For the Wii U, they're going to be releasing Super Mario 3D World. The thing about Super Mario 3D World is that if you play Super Mario 3D Land, you know a couple of the ideas of it. But Super Mario 3D World has this new ambitious idea of playing like Mario 2. Not the Japanese Mario 2, the other Mario 2 that was released to us. You could basically play as 4 characters, and each character has their own ability. You could play as Mario, you could play as Peach, you could play as Luigi, and you could play as Toad. And each character is different in multiple ways. Like, Toad's faster than, most of the characters. Peach can do a hover in the air. And Luigi can do a higher jump. Stuff like that. The cool thing is that they have some new abilities as well. One of the new abilities that they added was Cat Mario. Basically, you get this Cat Mario ability that allows you to climb walls and attack with your claws. And one of the coolest things they showed is that say you jumped on the pipe and say you jumped on the pole and you were a little short. You can use the Cat ability to run up the pole a little bit higher before he finally grabs it. So you could probably get that extra 1-up if you miss. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. And it's supposed to have 4-player co-op, so I think this would be a great game on the Wii U for 4-player co-op. So this game comes out in December. The next game they talked about, Mario Kart 8. From the way they describe Mario Kart 8, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. They say that they're going to have motorcycles like in Mario Kart Wii. They're going to have the transformable vehicles like in Mario Kart 7. And they're going to have like these crazy tracks. Like you'll be upside down, you'll be sideways and other crap like that. They have all these crazy designed tracks. And it looks like it's going to be a great return to form for the Mario Kart series. I honestly cannot wait to play Mario Kart 8 because I would love to. This game comes out in spring of 2014. Then they announced Wii Party U. I don't know what that game is because I never played the Wii U or anything like that, so I'm not going to talk about it. Wii Fit U. But Wii Party U comes out in October. Wii Fit U. If you know what that is, I don't need to talk about it because I don't know what to say about it. But I will say the game comes out in December. Art Academy. Basically, the reason why they made Art Academy was due to the positive receiving of the Miiverse. You know the Miiverse where you could draw pictures and stuff like that using the Wii U gamepad. I actually watched a video of Mike from Angry Video Game Nerd draw pictures of different video game characters and stuff like that. So sorry, I'm tired. I just woke up, so I had to watch it early. So I saw Mike watching, drawing pictures and stuff like that. So they decided to create a program where you can do that called Art Academy, where you can actually have colored pencils and other stuff like that, and you can actually transfer the stuff to the Miiverse. This game will come out in December. It will come out in the summer. Now they talked about third-party games, where I'm going to do a speed-up gag again, because honestly, I don't have to talk about these games again. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Batman Arkham Origins. Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, coming out in 2013. Disney Infinity, Just Dance 2014, Rayman Legends, Scribblenauts Unmasked, a DC Adventure, Disney Planes, Splinter Cell Blacklist, Skylanders Swap Force, Sonic Lost World, and Watch Dogs. Here's the first and foremost question I have to ask about all of these games. Will they be able to run the engines that they're using? I mean, think about it. Look how Watch Dogs, Splinter Cell, and other games like that look on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Will they be able to work with the Wii U? Like, will they actually be able to work on the Wii U? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting question, if you ask my honest opinion. Like, how would that work? The next game they talked about is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which is coming out in October. Yes, they're remaking The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD for the Wii U. I do like what they're doing with it, but it doesn't look like the same Wind Waker I know. Like, it doesn't look as cartoony like the old Wind Waker. But then again, this is supposed to be HD graphics and stuff like that, so I don't know. But they did say they will be doing a couple of new changes. Like, one of the craziest changes is that instead of having, that Tingle device, that Game Boy Tingle device, they decided to give you a bottle instead, where you can actually send messages to people in the Miiverse with a picture. What basically happens is that you write a message on a paper, you send a picture if you want to, and then you put the paper in a bottle and then chuck the bottle into the ocean. I think that's pretty cool. And sometimes, if you're looking along the coastline, you'll find bottles from other people playing the game, and you'll find different messages and stuff like that, which I think is kind of cool. It creates an interconnectivity. Other than that, we don't know what else they'll be offering because they haven't told us everything. So hopefully, we'll see more later. Next one, The Wonderful 101. This game reminds me of two games: Beautiful Joe and Pikmin. The reason why it reminds me of Beautiful Joe is because of the character and the art style, but the reason why it reminds me of Pikmin is because you have these people helping you out, and you can use these people to create multiple weapons. Like, you can use a whole batch of people, draw this on your Wii U gamepad to make a gun, draw a bunch of people, draw a line to create a sword and stuff like that, draw another line to create a lava fountain, different stuff like that. I really wouldn't be able to say anything else about it because there wasn't enough information, but it looked freaking like Pikmin. It looked like, a futuristic Pikmin if we had all these abilities. This game's coming out September 15th, so pay attention for it. The next game, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. They say that they're going to be making another Donkey Kong Country, which I think is going to be a cool thing. I want to see more of the Donkey Kong Country area. They're going to be doing a new one called Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, where your new enemy is these Vikings. Get me? Like, the new enemy is Viking style enemies, and they actually do a pretty good job with the graphics. Graphics look really good. They actually have some cool cutscenes to go with the game, and you also have another playable character. You can play as Dixie Kong now in this one. So you have Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and Dixie Kong, but you can only choose two at a time. But that's the thing; it creates different combinations. Like during the tech demo, it showed that with Dixie Kong, you could probably fly while playing as Donkey Kong, which I think is pretty cool. This game will be coming out in November. Next game they announced, Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 2, I really wouldn't be able to talk about because I never played the first Bayonetta, so I'm going to pass on that one and just tell you it's coming out in 2014. The next game, I really don't have a title for it, but it did just give us an X at the end, so I'm just going to call it Project X. So this game kind of reminds me of a lot of anime-style games because it involves mechs and an open world and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to say what the story's about or anything like that, but it looks pretty cool, and it looks like it could be fun. This is supposed to be an open-world RPG, which I think maybe would be good, kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles. I think it's being made by the same people who made Xenoblade Chronicles. So I really don't have a real title because all they gave us was an X at the end, but they did give us a release date, 2014. So now let's go to the final game, and here's the big one, guys. Here's the one that everybody's been waiting for, including myself. Super Smash Brothers. About time, Nintendo. They're going to be releasing the new Super Smash Bros. On the Wii and on the Wii U and the 3DS. So this way you'll have an option if you want the 3DS version or if you want the Wii U version. The 3DS version doesn't look too bad compared to the Wii U version, and the Wii U version looks freaking good. They already announced some of the characters that are going to be in the game, including 2 newcomers. I bet you're wondering what these 2 newcomers are, right? One of them is a villager from Animal Crossing. And the second character, which I thought would never happen in Smash Brothers, Mega Man. Yes, they got Mega Man. Not X, not any of those characters from the Mega Man X series. They got Mega Man from like the 8-bit series. He actually has a lot of his 8-bit moves and 8-bit power-ups from the Mega Man series, which I think is going to be pretty cool. I think Mega Man is going to be one of those characters that it's kind of like Dr. Game & Watch, old character style, but it's still fun to play. They said that Super Smash Brothers will be released in 2014. So overall, what do I think about Nintendo's? Well, it wasn't really a press conference. It was kind of like a meeting or something like that. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. They didn't really announce any games that I would say are system sellers, maybe besides Smash Brothers, Bayonetta, and Donkey Kong Country. But I really wouldn't say there are any other games that I would buy the Wii U for, because honestly, there ain't too many games I want the Wii U for. They didn't really do a lot of games. I mean, I would probably only buy the Wii U for a couple of the eShop games, like Oddworld New and Tasty. And like I said, probably would just buy a 3DS, because 3DS seems to have better games. It has Pokemon X and Y, it has Shin Megami Tensei 4, it has Scribblenauts, it has Sonic, it has Super Smash Brothers. I mean, it feels like the 3DS is going to do better than the Wii U again, because their games are more interesting than the Wii U's game library. But this is just me. Like, if you're a Nintendo fan and you like these games, good for you. You got a lot of games coming your way when these games get released for the Wii U. So overall, what do I think about Nintendo's press conference? Meh. I think it's not great, but it's not bad. I think it's in the middle in most cases, but I do find it a little better than Ubisoft's press conference. Because Ubisoft's press conference, it didn't wow me. Like, Nintendo did get my attention in many cases, but Ubisoft did not. Ubisoft barely got my attention because most of their games were just pre-rendered cutscenes instead of actual gameplay. At least the Wii U gave us some actual gameplay for some of the games we want to see. Well, Super Smash Brothers not... Well, yeah, we did get to see some gameplay for Super Smash Brothers 4, I guess. But you get the point. So all in all, I think Nintendo's little meeting was okay. I cannot wait to see when how these games do. So that's been part 5 of my E3 coverage. Coming soon will be my recap of E3. So until next time, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen. This has been a Wolf's Word special covering E3. Take care.